hit the like and subscribe button for my dad. Masking.
Hope you guys been enjoying so far. I've been appreciating all the support, man. Smash Gang, you guys are showing out, but keep it going. Keep it going, baby. All right, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe for your boy. Yep. Melting, baby. We melting. Yeah. What's good, guys? It's your boy Smash Gang. And we are back with another vid for you guys, man. Today, I'm going to go over my DPS build with the Hunter's Fury set, man. This is one of those DPS builds that I use. And it just outputs so much damage, guys. Like, that damage is crazy. As you can see from the footage, we able to melt these NPCs pretty quick, man. So here we go. I'm not gonna hold you guys. We're gonna go right into it. So like I said, I am running the Hunter's Fury build. For my specialization, we're using the Gunner class. And we're using the Gunner class because we get 10% armor on kill with the specialization, which goes well with some of the perks that the Hunter's Fury provides us. Let's go into the Hunter's Fury. So, two-piece Hunter's Fury is going to get you shotgun damage. You can run this with shotgun damage or with a shotgun as well. I elected to run it with a AR as my alternate just because I like the AR as guns. But I've used the shotgun and have also outputted some pretty good damage. So, and as well as on the two-piece, you'll get SMG damage, which is going to be our main source of this build. Or at least the way I'm running it. You can run it your way. This is just like a template. This is going to help out new division agents, returning division agents, because we all need to take a break from this game that we love, and veteran division agents that have still been rocking out, still been grinding, still been farming. I see you guys out there. So here we go. So two-piece is going to get us 15% shotgun damage as well as 15% SMG damage. A three-piece is going to grant us 20% armor on kill. So we're looking at 30% total based off our 10% from the specialization plus what we get here for a three-piece Hunter's Fury, as well as plus 100% health on kill. So this is going to let us be pretty sustainable, and we won't be too squishy, right? So with the four-piece, this is what we really want. The four-piece of the Apex Predator. Enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff of amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. So when you see that little symbol up there with the knife going through the Hunter's Fury emblem, you're going to, whatever damage you're outputting, you're going to amplify that by 20%, right? Killing a debuff enemy with your weapon disorients other enemies within 5 meters of that person and amplifies your weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times, right? So we'll kill an enemy with a amplification of 20% weapon damage. Anyone within 5 meters of that person will amplify our weapon damage by another 5%. And that could stack up to 5 times. So we can add a whole nother 25% on top of the 20 we're already doing if we find like a cluster of NPCs, which isn't that hard to find because a lot of times they rush out together. So that's anywhere from 20 to 45% amplified weapon damage from whatever you're doing that you can put on top of your damage. All right. So it's the holster, and I've spec'd into weapon damage and crit damage, as you can see here. Of course, these are based off my rolls. You guys may have better luck with the RNG guys than I do. And then on my mask up here, I put it came with weapon damage. I rolled crit damage on there, and then I added a crit chance mod. For the Hunter's Fury gloves, as you can see, it came with weapon damage. I rolled came with pretty decent weapon damage, and I added crit damage on there. So you guys kind of get the theme here. So this one, it came with a real good crit damage roll on there, and I just modified the weapon damage instead because I think it was pretty low. I think it might have been like half of what it is now on that one. But to go with our damage, right? This is what I'm running on my chest. So for my chest piece, I'm running a Fenris group or one piece that came with Intimidate. While you have bonus armor, amplifies your total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. Excuse me. So for my roll, it came with weapon damage, came with weapon handling. I added a mod for crit chance, and then I rolled crit chance on there as well, just because I want to get my crit chance up to at least 50%, guys. You want to get your crit chance at least to 50%, and you'll see a little bit later why. And like I said, I like to run the AR, so this gives me a little AR boost if I do end up running with my AR. And then on my backpack, I wanted to, without the backpack, you could add damage here, another DPS core attribute here if you wanted. But I elected to go with, this is also based off the pieces I have, right? So I elected to go with the 511 tactical, which gives me 10% health. And then I rolled a armor mod on there for my core attribute. And this one came with headshot damage and it came with crit chance. And then I put on there a little bit extra armor on kill just to, just to add a little extra on there. So my talent on here is vigilance. Increase your weapon damage by 25%. This is before I take any damage, right? So if I'm not taking any damage, of course we should be behind cover, but we do end up losing it. But if we lose this buff, it's only for 4 seconds, then we get it back until we get hit again. So I kind of like that, to have that little extra oomph in my punches with my damage. But like I said, you may elect to run, what I've also done sometimes, I'll elect to run I have a couple pieces I recently farmed with the Matador. I'm still trying to buff like this one right here. If I want to go just all red build, all red damage, core attributes, I could run the Matador, which I've done, and that's put out some real good damage. So if I'm in a group, I may put this out sometimes. And this just gives me, whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, you gain 23% bonus armor for 5 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times, right? So that synergizes with my chest piece, because once I get bonus armor, my weapon damage amplified by 35%. I can also achieve my Intimidate when I pop a med kit. So that also is where I implement that. So I just chose to rock with the vigilance just to give me a little more armor to keep me up a little bit more, especially for some of the harder level challenge. Right, let's dive into it. The weapon, the show weapon of this build that I'm running, it has to be the named weapon, Dark Winter, baby. Anybody that's been playing, I'm sure you've gotten this weapon. This is my roll on it. It came with maxed out SMG damage, 15% crit chance. Not too bad. 3/4 of the way. It's not God roll, but hey, we'll take it. And then my attribute that I rolled on here is crit damage. Right? And this comes with the talent Perfect Killer. Killing an enemy with a critical hit grants plus 50% critical damage for 10 seconds. Damn. Plus 50? So earlier, I said we want to get a crit chance at least 50% minimum. All right? And you guys are about to find out why. So let's go to the stats. All right, here we go. So right now I'm running crit chance at 51.1%. All right, not too bad. My crit damage, this is what I was able to get. Now, some of you guys may be getting some crazy numbers out there. You got real good rolls, better crit chance, better crit damage. That is awesome. That's what we want. That's what especially we want. We want that damage for those red builds. For our damage builds. So I'm running 51% crit chance on my Dark Winter. And I'm outputting 92.6% critical damage when I hit crits, right? And with my Perfect Killer, if I kill them with a crit, I'm getting an additional 50% damage for 10 seconds. Guys, that is crazy amount of numbers, and we're not even done with that part yet. So let me calculate this for you guys. So 92.6 plus 50%. That's 142.6 if you want to get specific. 142.6% critical hit damage that we can output with our Dark Winter, right? Let's come down here. Come on. We're outputting weapon damage of 80%. All weapon damage bonus 80% on top of what we're doing. Right? This is just standard. Before the crit bonuses. So we're doing 80%. We're running an SMG that's 45. That is 100. That is 125 all-purpose weapon damage right there, right? 125 plus the 142 that we're gonna do. If we get our crits, we're adding 142%. Guys, we're outputting at least anywhere from 260 plus crit damage, right? And that's even before. So imagine that. Plus we have our vigilance, right? So early on in the gunfight, we haven't gotten hit yet. So our damage that we're outputting, that's on top of what. So I just said what, 267 specific for my with my rolls. And I'm adding an additional 25% damage on top of that, guys. And then if I prop a med kit, OMG, we amplify by 35%. So we can easily hit in the high 2s, even low 3s maybe with our damage. So that is insane, guys. And it's sometimes what I'll do too. You know, the thing with the SMGs, you run out of ammo. So you definitely want to keep your ammo stocked up. And what I'll do sometimes, I like, like I said, I like my ARs, so I will use my Glory Days, which is another name weapon. So I'll use that sometimes too, and it just shoots like he's beaming on them. You know, the stability is at 100%. You know, so I'll use that too, and we'll melt with that weapon as well. But the star of the show, of course, is our Dark Winter, right? So guys, we are outputting a lot of damage. So if you haven't already, you definitely need to go farm for the Hunter's Fury. You can always check the map to see if there's any areas that's specifically dropping that gear set, and just farm away, guys, if you haven't already. So new, old, returning, veteran guys, man, let me know what y'all think, man. I know you guys probably got it. Some people probably outputting buku numbers. I've seen guys dropping easy over the 3s, and they've been farming their asses off. But yeah, guys, this is one of my damage builds that I run, and I've been having fun with it, man. As you can see in the footage, with the skills, some people I have seen they'll run the shield with it. Some of the footage you'll see, I had the shield on there, and the shield isn't bad. It gives you that where you can it gives you that extra tankiness where you can face tank some people until your shield runs out. You know, you need to take your ass to some cover. But yeah, man, I'm really liking this build. I'm having fun with it. Some people run the Crusader. Some people run the Crusader shield. So if we were to run that, we're running at a tier 2. You know, we're running at a tier 2 because I have one skill tier and I have one armor mod. I've seen some people running where they add another armor mod in here and take a reduction in the damage, but they're still outputting a lot of damage. And I've seen that more so on the PvP side. I'm a PvE player. I will dabble in the PvP, which is in the Dark Zone. But I'm also play PvE for the most part, majority of the time. So I will run it with a shield, like you'll see. Have you seen in the footage earlier? The last time I played, I ended up pulling out the drone. You know, especially with what's pretty cool with my pistol. So I got this name pistol recently, and it comes with a skill tier on it, which is pretty cool. So just having it holstered, I have an extra skill tier plus my armor gets me the tier 2 on my shield, right? So which is pretty cool for those that didn't know that, and I didn't know that till recently. So that's pretty cool that I'm able to do that. So it makes me have a couple ideas for some other stuff in the future with some skill builds. You know, I can still keep my damage, and then just add my yellow my skill tier right here with this gun. So that kind of replace that, and I can add something else here. But yeah, this is how I run it, guys. I'm loving it. I'm having fun with it. You know, let me know if you end up using it in the future. But yeah, Division Agents, I'll holla. Peace.